My research focuses centrally on international relations, especially on the subject of China's international relations with Africa. So that is what I focused on during my master's and as well as my PhD. My master's report was focused on China's international engagement with Africa, especially within the context of Zambia. So generally, I was trying to analyze how China has been engaging with individual African countries, such as the likes of Zambia, in respect of meeting its foreign policy objectives. So that discussion was extended to my PhD when I also focused on China's international relations with Angola and the Democratic Republic of Congo. So this is what I've actually had interest on, especially since I joined postgraduate. I've always wanted to know how China has been engaging with individual African countries, and how its international loans have impacted on individual African countries, how that now comes to impact on individual African countries' economies, and if ever there are any elements of recolonization in however China is engaging with individual countries such as Zambia, Angola, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and other countries. So I also have I've also discussed that I've had an extended interest on conflict studies, especially when it comes to conflict in Africa. I've also mentioned that I've always wanted I've always conducted studies that seeks to talk about the causes of various conflicts in Africa and the impact in respect of that, it has always been to actually submit multiple policy recommendations to our lawmakers in Africa through research, so that they can be advised accordingly in respect of how to best intervene in multiple conflicts that are taking place in African countries. We have seen, for an example, here at home in Mozambique, where there is in the Cabo Delgado province, there's an ongoing conflict right now. So the impact has always been that whenever I produce an article on that, I'm able to reach out to policymakers, including policy researchers who are in, for an example, the Mozambique government, so that they can be able to sit down and get extensive assistance from this research in order to best intervene. So my studies are actually, in respect of conflicts, are actually to reach out to policymakers so that they can get a thoroughly investigated reports, including scholarly informed and research intensive policy directives in order to come and resolve their conflicts.